Robots are having a moment. Humanoids are walking around warehouses, factories are more automated than they've ever been, and the companies building all of it are worth more than they've ever been. But robot company turns out to mean a lot of different things. Some of these build the arm bolted to a factory floor. Some build machines that operate on people, and one of them doesn't build robots at all, just sells everyone else the brains. Here are 10 companies worth knowing where they're from and what they actually make. So we're going to start off with Agility Robotics. Now, Agility is spun out of Oregon State University in 2015, and their whole thing is legs. Their robot Digit is a bipedal humanoid about 5'9", designed to move totes and boxes around warehouses. The pitch behind humanoids is simple. Warehouses are already built for human bodies, shelf heights, door widths, aisle widths, and stair steps. Rather than redesign the building around a robot, build a robot shaped like the worker the building was designed for. Agility also built a dedicated factory in Oregon for reducing humanoids at scale, and they've got Digit running in real customer warehouses rather than just demo videos in an industry full of impressive footage and thin deployment that matters. So you want to watch for whether humanoids actually beat cheaper, simpler machines at warehouses. So next is Yakuza Electronics. So this is electric. This is a Japanese company. It's founded in 1915, probably the most important company you've never heard of. Yakuza makes the Motoman line of industrial robots, as welding, painting, handling, assembly. But their deeper business is in motion control, servo motors and drives, the component that precise movement makes it possible. They're only the companies that basically define the field, and they made in Japan. So the next one, number 8, is Universal Robotics. So Universal Robots didn't build the biggest or strongest robot, but they built the easiest one to work with. They have Cobots, which is a collaborative robots. So their UR3 and UR20 are the lightweight arms, and they also have the E-Series. The city of Odessa has become a genuine robotics cluster with dozens of companies growing up around Universal Robotics. Next one is KUKA, which is, you would think it'd be in Japan, but it's actually a German company. This one's founded in 1998, and the robots are famously bright orange. So this is the Orange Robot Company. It's one of the big 4 of industrial robotics. They build heavy industrial arms for automotive production, welding, painting, assembly lines, plus collaborative arms like the LBR series, mobile robots and warehouse automation through their Swisslog subsidiary. They're one of the few companies that can hand a customer a single contract covering robots, mobile platforms, warehouse systems, and the software to run all of it. So next we have Tesla. Tesla's in the United States. The Tesla Robotics has one of the robots named Optimus. They also work with AI. Tesla revenue comes from vehicles and energy storage, but the Optimus program has been demonstrated to do factory tasks, talk about deploying it internally first before ever selling one. Next we have number 4, we have Intuitive Surgical. So this is a unique one. There's probably not a good supply of surgeons for everyone who needs one. So Intuitive Surgical, which is a United States company, came up with the Da Vinci surgical system. It kind of looks a little bit like Star Wars. Maybe it is. Surgeon sits at a console and controls robotic arms operating inside a patient through incisions about centimeters across. So you have a lot of precision. Millions of procedures have been performed with Da Vinci systems worldwide, and the business model is the interesting part. Sell an expensive system, then sell disposable instruments every time it's used, then sell the service contract, recurring revenue tied to procedure volume with surgeons trained in specific platforms. So next we have Boston Dynamics. This one is in Massachusetts. This is the most watched robots on the internet for the company's history. Started with MIT research funded by DARPA, and they have remarkable ownership history, such as Google, SoftBank, Hyundai took control, and they've made Spot, Stretch, and Atlas. Spot is the 4-legged robot. Atlas is a warehouse robot that unloads boxes, and then Atlas is a humanoid. Hyundai builds cars. but car factories needs robots. So there's a lot of relationships between cars and robots. Next one's ABB. ABB is at number 3 in Switzerland or Sweden, headquartered in Zurich. It's one of the big four, like we said, for industrial arm robots is what they specialize in. Is in the 1970s, were introduced one of the first commercially available all-electric robots for industrial purposes, and they have broader electrification and automation business. Watch for consolidation. Robotic divisions inside big industrial conglomerates keep getting spun off or sold because the margins and growth patterns don't match the parent company. Number 20, we have Fanuc. Fanuc is from Japan. It was founded in 1950, a division of Fujitsu, and they specialize in numerical control, CNC systems. Their reputation rests on some unglamorous and extremely valuable, reliably. Fanuc robots are known for minimal intervention. The company is notoriously secretive, holds enormous cash reserves, and famously runs lights-out factories where robots build for extended stretches with almost no human presence. So Fanuc is like what is mature, boring, and dominant, and enormously profitable. And the last one, we're going to have NVIDIA. So we have some of the robots they've been rolling out. They have a program called Isaac Sim, and is a platform for training robots. And you have Omniverse for building digital twins of factories. So they're definitely the backbone behind a lot of robotics, and they do have some robot-like systems. So another thing is there's not a lot of United States systems companies that are making robotics. So you want to look at how protectionist these countries are about industries of the future, because jet airplanes were possible theoretically, but they were never put into practice because companies didn't want to take on the risk of investing in something that has been proven. So the military was the first one to do it. So a lot of these industries of the future, maybe there might be some government backing to allow these companies to take off. So you look out for which companies and countries are about to take off industries of the future, and then what stock may be rising in the next 10 to 20 years. So thank you guys.